Been thinking about you for quite a while.
You sing it to me.
On my mind every day and every night. My every thought is you. That's how you do the. Anyway,
I,
welcome to the. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 7 o'clock on Thursday night. Welcome to the Beauty and the Comedian in our 25th anniversary show with
oh,
the Beauty. Robin D. Jones looking all good with them cornrows. What a little glass. Hey, with your host, y'all know Sean Savas. How you doing, everybody? Good to meet you and everything. What's going on, Rob?
hey.
How was your week?
Ooh, it's been a quick week, but I've done so much in this week.
Oh yeah.
But nothing went on. It's like I've done so much and nothing went on.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, man, you be doing a lot. I mean, you be doing. I can't say what you be doing because you get mad at me, but you talk about a multitasker. I can learn a lot from you multitasking from this to that to this, that, and the third to this.
I am always in something. I'm always in something, but that's good because I'm always staying busy, staying out of trouble, so I can't be mad at all.
Do you think you have a short attention span?
I have a very short attention span, so it actually helps me. It helps me. The busier I am, the more focused I am. It's weird like that, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So how was your week?
It was pretty good. Nothing really spectacular, but I'm here.
Yes, here is good. Here is good. So while you're here, why don't we talk about what we're going to talk about this week?
Okay. All right. We'll go. Okay. Well, we're going to talk about red flags in a relationship. Red flags in a relationship. That ought to be good.
Yeah, things that say stop. Yeah, I got you. And then we're going to talk about how much of somebody else's baggage can you really bear? Like, what are you willing to deal with, and what just?
Okay, I got something for that. Okay,
I know you do.
And fellas, would you date a woman that's taller than you? And women, would you date a dude that's shorter than you? Yeah. Munchkin level. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay.
So
well, red flags, Robert. Go take it away.
One of the biggest red flags is I'm married.
Since you're married.
That the other person is married, not me.
Oh, okay.
I got the hiccups. I'm growing. To date someone that is married is just a red flag for me. I mean, I get it that people are going through a separation phase sometimes, but they don't always separate sometimes. So definitely a red flag.
Okay, but is it a red flag for you if the guy tells you that he's married or you find out that he's married?
Either way, he's married.
Okay, so if he was separated from his wife, say give or take 6 months, he was separated from his wife, and and he didn't want to tell you because it might confuse things or whatever. Hey, I'm married, but I'm separated, right? I mean, I guess that's easy for people to say, but would that matter?
So I always like knowing what I'm getting myself into, and I like being able to have the choice of what if I want to stay or if I go. But that is that separation area. I mean, I know people have been in it, but it is a tricky dicky area right there. Like that sometimes, you think things are going one way and it goes another. So it's hard,
Yeah.
and I mean, you can find some really good people and they're just in that place. But then, even as we talk about baggage tonight, what are they having with them, and what are you waiting for, and things like that. There's so many questions behind that.
Yeah. You know what? I think that I think if a person came out and told me, if a woman came out and told me that she was married, but she was separated, then I don't want to go through what I went through. Like I told that story before when the woman was married but she didn't tell me nothing. And then the dude told me that she was married. And I went to her, I was like, we met. I said, you married? She was like, yeah. And I was like, I mean, just
But
like
you never asked, did you? I'm just curious. Did you ever ask?
I asked. Did I ask? Maybe I didn't ask. Maybe I
See?
didn't ask.
And I hate that
But she said
too.
that so much of a matter of fact. She was like, "Yeah, I'm married. Sure. Isn't everybody married? Like, what the hell?" So, so at the same time, yeah, I just can't see. The thing about it is, if you are married, if you're married, and then you cheat on your wife, on your husband or your wife or whatever, then how I know later on you're not going to do that to me? So that's a red flag. That's definitely a red.
Absolutely.
That's
Yep.
definitely a red flag. Okay, yeah.
What's another red flag?
I clean house. I love. First of all, you can learn a lot about a woman if her house is clean. If her house is all dirty and raggedy, and stuff fall off the hinges, drawers laying all over the place, piss all in the bathroom. There's a woman now, piss all up on the
That's
side
nasty.
of the
That's
bathroom.
nasty. That's nasty.
Little nasty. It piss. All that, and she cleaned her car. Like that's another thing. I've met women that had cars like a daycare, but they ain't had no kids. Like how your car? How you get a dirty diaper in, but you ain't got no kids?
Can I tell you the first time I ever got my car detailed? The man said, "How many kids you got?" but it was really my child in the back, like just slinging stuff all over the place. But I'm sorry. Go ahead. So,
Yeah.
clean house, clean.
Right. Yeah. I mean, if you, I mean, and I know, but let me just put a little note right here. If you have kids, it's hard to keep your house clean. Little kids, it's hard to keep your house clean because they're in and everything, and you work and have to cook or whatever, and then you got to come home and deal with that. So that's like a little okay. That's like some of my pet peeves. But lying, if you lie about
one thing.
Yeah.
One thing.
If you lie, you can lie about anything, and like certain things. I mean, I might let a little something go, a little something go. But if you lie about Walmart, but you went to Target, that
we got a problem.
Yeah, we got a problem. We got a problem, but lying and what else?
Oh, I got one. You know what? If somebody call you out of your name, like when you guys are upset, like it only takes one time.
Right.
I will never have anybody call me a B or something like that, because that tells me that you cannot handle your anger, or you cannot handle when there's a conflict. So if you feel as though you need, now cussing is fine. I'm gonna cuss you out and you can cuss me out. But when you call me out my name, that's a whole different ball game. That means that you can't handle it and you're trying to belittle me to make yourself bigger.
Okay, I got one. I got another one. Okay, this is a red flag, but it takes time. Okay, when you go out on a date, the person opposite of you is gonna say all the right things. Oh, Robbie, your head look good. Hey, I love your glasses. Your glasses make you look so intelligent.
And wait a minute, you said that to me like a couple minutes ago. I just want you to know that, but go ahead.
Okay.
I'm waiting.
So Robbie, your lips look so thin.
Yeah.
I don't know. So then, however you treat the waiter, right? So the food comes out late. What's up with my food coming out late? Why I got the food come out late before? And then you go right back to being nice to your date. That's a flag. Because he's showing he has something to lose with you, but he don't have anything to lose with the waiters or the help staff.
I agree. I mean, but to me, that's just how you treat people in general. It doesn't even
But
have to
it's
be.
like a Jekyll and Hyde type of thing. Cause like
Oh,
I went out with a girl one time, and you know, we were hitting it off in the car, good vibes and everything. And so we went to the movie. So you know, like certain movie theaters had a butter and popcorn on the inside of the counter, right? Because you know, like black people, we'll make popcorn soup. We be
yeah.
right. So the girl was like, yes. She was like, oh, Shy, yeah, you looked at this and that. And then behind the counter, she was talking to the person that was serving us right at the movie. She was like, yeah, make sure you have some butter on my popcorn, and make sure the soda is soda-y. I'm like, what in the
Sodery. Okay. I love it.
world? Make sure the soda is soda-y.
Okay, when they say sodery, that's a red flag too.
And
That-
this is a new thing. This is a millennial. I don't want no woman talking with her hands. I
oh,
don't want no
or
woman
if
grabbing stuff
they
out the air.
clap you.
Yeah,
If they clap you.
yeah.
Yeah,
First
yeah,
of
we
all,
ain't.
because that would irritate me. That would irritate me. But I was like, hmm. And so like I asked about her parents. Oh, me and my mother, we don't talk. Me and my father, we don't talk. What about your siblings? Oh, I can't stand them. I can't stand you. This is the last time we're gonna be going out because you know. But yeah, you know, you have to really indulge in what a person, because like the first we're impressionable. So the first time we meet, we're gonna be, hey, how you doing? Well, oh, look at your kid, because like really, my mom, I went through that with my mom. My stepfather, I met him when I was 9. He was the greatest guy. He was the greatest guy. He helped me with my schoolwork. He this and the third. He defended me with my mom and this and the third. Man, as soon as they got married, I got married when I was 12 years old. This joker just changed. This
Yeah.
joker and never returned. This joker just changed. And like the other thing is,
What did he do?
he just was like antagonistic. He was just like
Mm.
really, and he never hit me or anything like that. But he would like get up in my face and be talking about what you achieved. I'm like, dude, I'm 12 years old. What you talking about what I achieved? What's wrong with you?
You want to know?
Yeah. So what I achieved and with this and third. But he was really jealous of me and my mother's relationship.
Of
But
course.
that was definitely a red flag. But at the same time, like you know. Okay, I know Gregory is older, but like kids can't pick your dates. And so if they're really nasty to your children or whatever, then that is the best is yet to come, because they're gonna get nastier with your children. Because we know having kids is not gonna be a brighter day. Sydney Sarvis got her own apartment. Shauna Sarvis got her own car. They women now, but
I know that's right.
I got to think about Lil Ryan, Lil Ryan or whatever. So I don't want nobody, look, go and pick up your toys. Okay.
You gotta tap the head too.
Yeah.
You got
Go,
the
go pick up your toys. Okay. No, I
head.
don't want that. Not at all. Yeah.
So then, now that we've talked about the red flags, but what are you willing to put up with? Like, what baggage comes with people that you're willing to just put up with?
It's very, very tiny. I
Mm.
mean, it all depends on what. It's a cliff note to me for what you are willing to deal with. Like I can't be with no woman that was with no other woman. I'm sorry. I can't be with no woman that was with no other woman. And like, first of all,
Why
okay,
is
let's say it's a church service. Let's say it's a church service, okay,
that?
and
Okay.
and the preacher say, the preacher get a woman the microphone, and the woman say, you know what, I was gay for 15 years, and the Lord just came over and overwhelmed me with the Holy Spirit, overwhelmed me. Now I love men. Look, the church is gonna clap. It's gonna be at least 3 dudes, more than 3. They're gonna try to holler at that woman if she's beautiful or not. Let a man get up there and talk about, yeah, me and Earl balls touched by accident. No, you always get, no, I ain't gay. Nah, y'all balls touch. No.
Wow.
We were playing basketball and our balls actually.
I I
Uh-uh.
got it. So you're like, regardless of who it is, they need to be heterosexual.
From birth. They need to. I kissed a woman. No,
Really?
no. I kissed a woman.
I mean, I think it's different with men and women, but I think people are more accepting of two women than they are accepting of two men. I prefer men. You know what I'm saying? And men
But
that have
what,
enjoyed women their entire life.
but
I
what a boo boo kissed a man in the mouth and he was like, "Oh, I was drunk. You know, I was just trying to see what."
Nah, we don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do
Facial
that.
expressions are priceless.
Don't do that one right there. I mean, because I'm very open, to the conversation and to people. I'm very, very open, but my personal experience, I can't. I Yeah, I don't want a man that has been with another man.
They're just like, mwah,
And
like
there's no accident. Nobody kisses on accident like that. Don't even do that. Like I'm like, you about to
no.
Sean, you about to get it right now. Right there.
But
No,
I got one that people overlook. I got one that people overlook.
okay.
Women who lose weight, a lot of weight. I'm talking about like 50 pounds or more.
Because, and I'm gonna tell you, because I lost 50 pounds, and you still sometimes have the
You lost 50 pounds.
mentality. I
I
did.
will go with you, but no other woman, no other woman.
Okay, I'm confused. But you still have the mentality of when you have weight. So sometimes, I mean, for some women, it's
You don't
about
perceive
rebuilding their
like
confidence.
that.
Say
Yeah,
that again.
you don't perceive to be like that. But go ahead and explain.
Yeah, but sometimes you just still have the mindset of the past, and just because you shed the weight, like there's a lot of things you need to shed with it. Like you've got to shed how people treated you and not hold it against the next person. You've got to shed that, hey, I am beautiful, even though I was beautiful before, I'm beautifuler now. Beautifuler. Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
And then but I mean, there are just things that you have to embrace, that, comes along with it. And so that is huge baggage for a man, because sometimes he may not know what she has gone through, and sometimes something triggers it, you know?
Well, you know what? That is a different approach. That's the other way of looking at it. But
Hmm.
like women who lose a lot of weight, women lose a lot. The ones that I came across on women lose a lot of weight. They're above anything petty. They was always there. They're a lot of bougie. Now y'all can write in and say what y'all want to say, but this is what I experienced. They're a lot more bougie. They're above anything petty. If you try to eat a steak, you're wrong for that for eating a steak. They want you to eat grass and
Uh,
leaves like they do. And just the whole mindset of they're so pretty and they're so cute and they're so this, that, and the third. And it's like, no.
Yeah, that's a whole different ball game. That means that, something has changed within the person.
It's just it changed. Their whole attitude
Yeah.
changes.
But
Yeah.
that's great that they were able to do that, honestly, because
Well, I mean that's well, you know what? It made me think about the side that you look, because like a person can look good on the outside, but mentally they might think they still look like that. And so I mean, I don't care if you're big or small. If I love you, I love you. But at the same time, it's like it's the whole mentality of oh, I'm above. That's when you get the women talking with their hands or whatever, right? But
Mhm.
but I got members in my family that are like that. I got members in my family that have lost a lot of weight and is bougie. I don't care if they look right now because y'all bougie. Y'all bougie.
No.
So, but at the same time, the way you looked at it, I can work with that. I can work with that. Because I think it's my job to uplift and say, baby, you are beautiful. You are gorgeous. Even if you big as a house, and I rub your stomach and feed you sandwiches and grapes in the bed, you are gorgeous. You are.
Oh,
Mhm.
so I'm gonna tell you some baggage that I kind of take with me, and I'm
Mhm.
just so weary of it. Like I'm, I was dating this guy, and because I'm well educated, like I have a few degrees, we know that.
Mhm.
I have a few degrees. And because I have a few degrees, like they guys don't expect me to be human sometimes. So I'm silly. I trip, I fall, I say dumb things. I have blonde moments or things happen and they get so mad. And
Mhm.
so like when I go into the next relationship, I'm like, oh, I gotta act different. But sometimes it's weird.
Oh, wait a minute. So you got degrees, so they get mad if you like what are animated or funny or show personality.
Or like human, if I make a mistake. A lot of people do that with because I'm in education as well. Like when we make mistakes, like they will dig into our tails at work and we're like, okay, we made a mistake,
Okay. Okay.
and people are so hard on people when they make a mistake, but the expectation that I shouldn't be able to and I should be here and I should be there, because I have these titles,
Mhm.
that I don't even go by. I do it in my professional life, but I just don't go by titles. you know it it's a struggle.
Yeah. Well,
And I
well, by
carry
chance,
it with me waiting for somebody to do something.
by chance, are they did they go to Howard University?
No,
'Cause-
they didn't even make it through college. That's what I'm saying. So like sometimes it's people that don't have or haven't experienced what I have, will be like, that's what I'm saying. They'll expect you to be like, yeah, I got this girl and she is blah 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 blah. And I look at all of my friends, and all of my friends are doctors and lawyers and educators, and like I have the greatest group of friends, my little core,
Mhm.
entrepreneurs, you name it, and I think that, and sometimes when we are, acting silly, people don't expect us to act silly. Like I don't think they expect us to be as cool and down to earth that we are, but that's some baggage that I honestly take with me, or I think about so much when I go into the next relationship.
Right. Right. Yeah. Well, I brought up the Howard University because it seemed like every woman or I tried to date that went to Howard University was bougie. So
See, that's why I went to Morgan
right,
and Bowie.
I'm like, where'd you go? Howard University. I'm like, oh, okay. I went to Bowie State. Yeah, we'll talk to you when you go to a real college. Okay. Anyway,
Yeah, and
yeah. So
it's so funny.
so I'm like, man, but
We
yeah,
always have a battle at the HBCUs at my
right.
workplace, and those Howardites, I love them dearly. Like I wear college
I love
shirts.
most of them. I love
Oh
most of
yeah,
them. But
I
but
wear college shirts. I refuse to wear Howard, and they get so mad at me. And like I wear Hampton, I wear all the other H's and do all
mhm.
that other stuff. Yeah,
See, it's so funny because it's baggage to me when I've experienced something and then I try to go back. Like women from New York, I can't date a woman. Well, I'm not gonna say that because the next woman that's from New York might be my wife, but I can't. But my kid's mother, oh my god, I thought her accent was so cute when we were dating. Oh, it's a her little accent, so but when she got Sean. Let me tell you something, okay?
Not
Tell you
with the
something
fake
about yourself,
accent
Sean,
coming out.
okay? Like I can't deal with that, man.
That's baggage.
Yeah. And then they always say stuff like several times. You want to know why I did that? You want to know why I did that? No. You want to tell me why I did that? Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah. So I got to go through, but sometimes I hear, where you from, New York? Sorry.
You need therapy on that one. That one
Yeah,
was
I do. I do. Sean. And my name is Sean. My name is Sean. Sean. No, Sean. Sean. Let me tell you something. Sean. Something, Sean. Can't stand that. But anyway.
oh god. We got cheap baggage. Like we got stuff we need to just get over. It ain't real baggage.
That goes back to being petty. That goes
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Yeah. But
That-
we're older now. I mean, we're in our 40s, so we're older now. So there's a lot of things that we endure, and we haven't experienced everything, but a lot of things we endure, we experience, and then that is the way it is. Because I'm sorry, women from New York can't do it.
you still not letting it go yet?
No, I ain't. No,
Mm.
I got. Like I said, I need some counseling. So anyway, it's all good. Okay, what about dating men that is shorter than you?
So I'm already short.
Oh,
Oh, God bless you.
thank you.
Spray your screen.
It can't,
Okay.
it can't go to the
Look,
screen. Okay.
spray your screen.
Yeah, all right.
And wash your hands. Okay.
Right.
So you know, I remember I told y'all the story where I saw the guy that looked like Charles Barkley that came up the head, but
I bet you Charles Barkley.
I
Okay, go
think I left more because he looked like Charles Barkley than his height.
ahead.
I think that like outweighed the height. And like I used to date a lot of guys that were my height. Like
Okay, you want to
dead
tell everybody
freshmen.
how tall are you?
I'm 5'2.5", 5'3".
Okay.
And so I used to date a lot of guys that are like my height, like 6'7" probably was tall back in the day.
6'7". That's huge. That's humongous.
I know. I mean five
Yeah.
seven. I mean 5'7". I mean 5'7".
Oh, okay.
So that would have been tall for me back in the day. But yeah, I've always dated little men, but I've never dated men that were smaller than me. I
Okay.
think something wrong with that because if I'm 5'2.5" and I wear heels and I'm taller than you, and there's nothing wrong with short men because short men have a lot, but that sometimes they have a Napoleon complex, and so I think that I gotta be careful of that, and that Napoleon complex, comes off more than arrogant, and sometimes it can be pseudo abusive. So I'm like, I ain't stepping into that, but I like confidence. Um, I guess it makes a man look an inch, but yeah, that's I'm not into short guys, shorter men.
Okay. All right. Well, let me say, my dad is 6 feet, and my mother is five. My mother's about the same size as you, 5'2.5", and
Mm.
maybe 5'6" 3/8". So I rounded off and say 5'7". Okay. So a lot of times that when I go on dates, I'm 5'7". I mean, it's not that too much. It's, I'll find women that's 5'4", 5'5", or
That's a
whatever.
good height for you.
Yeah. Now I went with a girl that was 6'2". I
Now,
went with
how did that go?
I was tired of her putting me on her hip and one of the pictures. It's like they like, oh, your little son is cute. I ain't no son. Put a blanket on my head so I can go to sleep. Ain't nobody doing that. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, when I'm 5'6" 3/8", right? And so some girls
How
I've been,
you get 3'8"? Like you really measured 3'8"? Okay,
I'm
so
counting everything. I'm counting every. Hey, if I have a box Philly, then I'm 6 feet, but I'm counting everything. You know.
You was one of them parents that was like, my child is 68 months old,
Yeah, exactly.
and I gotta
You gotta do the
60.
math or whatever. Yeah,
Okay, go
exactly. But
ahead.
at the same time is that I learned to deal with like it was a girl that I really really liked. She was 5'7", 5'8", and when she put heels on, she was like 5'10", But at the same time, I'm confident to know who I am. I'm
Mm.
confident. So like that's another point. You can't be all small with low self-esteem talking about you ready to go, No, you got to act the part, And I think that I've seen a lot of dudes with tall women and they are confident. They're confident. They walk with the build, they walk, they got the little lady, whatever, she tall or whatever, and it's cool. I think that's the new thing now, but at the same
That's the
time,
new thing.
yeah, at the same time, when you lay down, everybody the same height.
Ooh,
When you sit, when you
really?
when you sit, that's right. When you sit down, everybody the same. I don't know, but
Hmm.
now to other people, you're gonna look conflicted. You're gonna look because that's not the norm, But as a man that's 5'6" and 3/8", then I I get it, So you show the power and everything. Now, me kissing her goodnight, maybe I make her get on her knees. I don't know. I don't know, but because you gotta look up and she got to kiss down or whatever. But yeah.
Yeah.
What's a short man that you was really serious about? I don't want to hear about the Mitchell Charles Barkleys of the world.
I haven't had that experience. I really I
Because you
haven't
date Kevin
had.
Hart,
How tall is he?
5'2". He's like five. I know I'm tall.
So
I can be
he's like eye to eye with me. Like I might be a little taller than him if I put on here. I don't know.
but
I
he like
think
a little muscle because he been working out, so he like a little ball.
yeah, so I'm saying and we are saying if Kevin Hart was walking down the street, we didn't know who Kevin Hart as Kevin Hart. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
But
Like no.
why gotta be like that though? His money, he stand on his
Because
ball and make him taller.
yeah. Duh. It ain't always.
Robin, Robin. He's so all that money make him be 6'2".
This absolutely could be every fantasy that I want him to be. Sure.
His wife is 5'8".
Oh, so she's taller than him. She's
Yeah,
much taller than him.
but really very seldom you see them in pictures that are standing side by side. Like of course like award shows or different galas or whatever. They had to stand side by side for the press.
I would honestly say if that happens, then that has to be one of those instances where we really start as friends and homies and the relationship grows. I don't think
So
that
it won't be an
this
instant contract. It won't be an instant
no, not for me. And
contraction.
this is my personal thing. I mean, everybody has their own what handsome, beautiful looks like. They have their own version of that. And I truly believe that. And I don't knock anybody for what they believe is beautiful. But for me, no, I want to look up to my man. I want to kiss up to my man.
Okay, what about a man that's wide?
I love teddy bears, so that's my thing. I love me a good
Oh,
teddy bear.
talk like this. Oh, oh.
But I'm a you know
Oh,
there are some things that I just Yeah, I had the heavy breathing is a hard one for me. I mean, but I like teddy bears. I like putting my arms around something, but
Like you,
the heavy
like
breathing
like
is
you,
a
Robin.
whole different.
Oh,
I would have him. We would be working out together if he's breathing hard like that, or we would be going to a ear, nose, and throat. Whoever will help with that to just help it because but honestly, like when somebody talks like that, I think that something health wise might be happening to the person, and unless I'm out to like,
so you're a helper. You're a fixer.
yeah, oh, I am. I'm a fixer. I am.
So
Um,
if the dude is 5'11" both ways. No, he's 5'2", but 5'11", and then and then
really,
he
that's
talking
not
about
nice.
Robin. I really love you. Oh,
Yeah, I would.
you
If I
saying the right things,
really
Robin. You saying
If
the
I
right
really
things.
no, Imma tell you because Imma be honest, like, something like that breathing heavy, it scares me. Like, people that, you know what scares me? And this is, like, once again, not against anybody. Like, have you ever woken up to somebody that has, like, the, CPAP machine on their face, like, in the middle of the night?
Yeah.
It's scary, and I'm thinking that they're gonna either stop breathing or, it just looks like a Darth Vader type thing, and that's a lot for me.
So
So,
on record, you could not have sex with nobody with that Darth Vader thing that that you
not
looking at.
while it's on.
Yeah, while it's
Look,
on.
not while it's mm, we're gonna say hard stop on that one. No. No, there's a lot of things that I would do, but
Talk
I don't
about, baby, we could we could play Star Wars.
no, and I don't like scary movies and stuff like that. I'm a punk, so like that one.
Oh
That
God!
oh, I feel bad, because I'm like, we're not talking about people. This is
No, we're
terrible.
not talking about it. We just doing situational comedy. That's all.
I know, but I feel bad. I couldn't do what you do. I feel bad for talking about
Uh,
people, but that's an honest
we didn't
thing.
say
I
no
mean,
names. We didn't say no names.
I've dated a couple people that had the machine, and it's
Oh, really?
scary to me. Yeah, it's scary, and
It
it's
is.
something to get used to. I mean, but they got some fancy machines and stuff out there. Like, I'm amazed at the technology, but I just can't do that no more.
Okay. Okay. So
Mm,
he won't roll over and be like, da da.
mm. That I've seen it. Look, I can't tell. Look, Kim and I went on a cruise ship, and this woman like invited us back to her room, and so we could drink and party some more. Not like we had enough. And we walked in, and her boyfriend had on his machine and got up. It was like,
Oh
and it
God.
scared the snot out. I will never do that again. I just can't.
Oh God.
It,
Mm.
yeah, it did something to me.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I really support. I really support. I mean, because I'm short, so I gotta support it.
But
So
you don't do thick women.
I
When
don't
you
do
do
what?
thick women, you do thick women. You don't do women
Yeah,
that
I do
are.
thick women.
You
I
do
like
not do big girls.
I like to put your hands up on my body. Yeah.
Really? But you always
Yeah.
talking about them. I ain't think that you
I
like
gotta
big
find the right
girls.
thick girl though. I gotta find, I gotta find the right thickums. I gotta find the right thick girl. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you just can't be thick. She got to be especially thick.
Well, what is that?
I don't know yet, but at the
Oh,
same,
I'm like, hmm.
no, I mean, I don't really. Long as we get along, long as she's attracted to me and I'm attracted to her, and or whatever. But I do think of that little woman. Yeah, I do. I think I always dated.
You would do a little woman?
Yeah, little woman's not bad. Yeah, I do a little woman.
Have you dated?
I didn't date no midgets, no. But at the
That's
same
a little
time,
person.
no. Oh, you talking about no? No. No, I remember one time. I
Said
remember one
yeah.
time I met this lady at the show. Her head like she could be a midget. She had like a real big head. It was something about her head that like she could be a midget, but her body she scared me. I ain't know what to think about her. She scared me.
Hmm.
Yeah, she had like a little thick skull, and then her body was like red, but she was small. I can't explain to you. I don't know if she had surgery where they took her head and attached onto
Stop
somebody's
it.
body or
No
what.
more Frankenstein. We're not talking any more Frankenstein conversations like we had last week.
But she was kind of scary. She was kind of scary. But I was like, no, I passed. But like a midget, no. Now, no, you remember? Oh, well, you from Baltimore. Do you remember Go Go Live?
I don't even know. No.
Okay, Chuck Brown had a niece. Chuck Brown had a niece that was a midget, and she used to live right over top of me when we lived in Glass Manor. And I used to love that midget. I was about the same size as her then. So I used to, because I thought, cause I didn't understand, like, how you gonna be so small, but you're 38 years old? I didn't understand. but at the same, that's the only midget that I love. I love that midget. I loved her. I loved her. That's how I got to be a Chuck Brown fan. I love that midget. But anyway, all right, Robin, give us your books.
Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. You have me.
That I don't want the midget association be looking for me. You know,
Okay, I'm like,
yeah,
beware.
I don't want them. But at the same time, I loved her. I loved her a little bit. Now I can't do midgets now, but I loved her. Okay,
So this is my book, Didi freshman year, Didi sophomore year is coming soon.
it's
Um,
$8.99 on Amazon. Get
99
the
on
book.
Amazon. Get the book and leave a review. That's really important. So
What
anybody that is an author and you're on Amazon, make sure you get your reviews. Ask for your reviews.
what's a good review that you had about the book so far?
You know what? Like a lot of people have just enjoyed it. It's easy to read. They were very surprised at what happens within the story because it just seems like it's a basic story about a girl going to high school. No, it has lots of twists and turns and fun parts to it, and some scary parts and some real parts to it. So make sure that you get it. Didi freshman year, eight
Okay,
ninety nine on Amazon.
okay. And you could get Lost in Love, a GPS to a Christian relationship. $15 on Amazon. $15 on Amazon. And like I said, you will absolutely fall in love with this book and a significant other that you may have not met yet or have met and have not been on the freaky train. So everybody loved that. Everybody was funny to talk about when I was talking about the freaky train. Okay.
The free train.
And the father, the son, and the comedian. My autobiography about my life. That is $18. Cash at me, Big Sarv, Big Sarv, and then in the memo, put your address in. Come about the week. I ain't sold no books in a while.
Oh, so let's show Sean some love. Show me some
Yeah,
love. Show
I,
us some love.
I got my other I got my I'm writing on my third book, and it's called Sunrise Garden. So it's a
Hmm.
drama. Yeah.
Okay, I can't wait. Yeah, we can tell you like drama.
Sunrise Garden is a drama. So y'all, yeah, it should be out by the spring.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. hmm So
Well, Sean, it's been another awesome week.
yeah, another awesome Thursday, 7 o'clock. So please, if y'all tune in, please leave us something. Subscribe. Please leave us something to let us know that y'all was here. The funny things, the things that you disagree with us, y'all can hate or whatever. We'll be all right. But we'll be all right. So please drop a comment or whatever. We're on Sean's Office 1, Sean's Office 2, or whatever. And we're on YouTube.
YouTube
And
Beauty and the Comedian. So please like, share, and subscribe.
because like I said, this is our 25th show. This is our anniversary of our 25th show. So we like that, y'all.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. We
Absolutely.
survived.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So All right. Well, God bless you all, and we look forward to seeing you on next Thursday at 7 o'clock.
All right.
All right. God bless you, Sean Savas. You want to say